Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Virgo. And first, Virgo, we're going to ask what's going on with your person. This is whoever you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. I'm just going to ask what's going on their side. Not what they tell you, not what they show you, but what's like really going on with them. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. So keep that in mind. Take what you need, leave the rest. What's going on with my Virgo's person? What's going on with Virgo's person? What's going on with Virgo's person? What's going on with Virgo's person? Okay, let's see. So, Virgo, it's like, I don't know what your person is having to put down or leave behind, but it's like they have the tools that they need, yeah? The Magician has all the tools they need to get to the desired result. I think that they're feeling love in this connection, yeah? With Queen of Cups here, they're definitely feeling some love. But it's like they're working at putting something behind. Like they've walked away from something that was not like an easy task for them to walk away from, and so there's a bit of grieving going on your person's side. I don't know if they recently like walked away from a different relationship or some type of union, but generally like this person is walking away from cups, which represent love, and they're sort of also grieving something. Yeah, but this person is walking towards the 9 of Cups, right? They're walking away from 8 cups and they're walking towards 9 cups. And although they're taking a moment to like grieve this, because it's not the easiest walking away. It's not easy to walk away from this many cups. So it's like, even though they're in this grieving, they've got these 2 cups standing behind them. So this is this love that's right behind them. But in a sense, it's like they've got to turn around and see it. So they may be in a space of like not being able to fully let this love in quite yet. You know, because they're still having to process whatever was left behind. I feel like they're trying to work this out with the Magician here and the 3 of Pentacles. They're trying to work this out. They're talking about it. They're talking about it either with some type of counsel or their friends or their family. I don't know if they're talking to you about it. I would doubt it. If you guys are in connection. So like typically, but who knows, what's typical for one is not typical for another. But it's like they're talking about this, they're processing it. This is like working on it. They're working on this. They're not just stuck in this grief of like looking at what kind of didn't work and what got lost, right? So they're working on this. They're working on this. It's like they have an awareness that there's these 2 cups behind them, and they've got like a whole Queen of Cups here. So they're aware of this this love around them, yeah? But they need to continue to process this probably a little bit more, but I think that they're actively working on it. You know, with Star card here, they may be going through somewhat of like a rebirth cycle. It's maybe something that like cracked them pretty hard, was pretty hard to for them to deal with, and a lot of times those like deepest pains send us into a rebirth period where we kind of get a renewal, and we've learned a lot, right? We've learned a lot when we walk through things like this. So you know, it could be that your person is starting to crack open again and like see the dreaming, like to sort of start to look at life with a little bit of hope. They have an idea of wanting to be reciprocal. Like they want to give to this. Yeah, they want to give to this, but there's something broken. There's something broken here in this person that needs to heal first. But capability to do it, absolutely, with Magician and Three of Pentacles here. I have a feeling that this is probably a, I don't know, this doesn't always read this way, but sometimes like that this is a, this is like a giver, that your person might be like a sort of a generous person, or they may just want to give a lot. Like they may have that like feeling inside as they're sort of like rebirthing and opening their heart to love again. They may have like a real desire to give to this, but I don't feel like they're there yet. I feel like they are, this person needs to process a little bit more, but because they're doing the work at it, I'd say that's like really positive. And especially with the Star card here, this is like a renewal. Yeah. So, this is not like lost cause, shut the door, this person's stuck type energy. There's not a lot of stuck energy here. There's a lot of water flowing in this spread, you know, and so that means there's movement. Things are moving. There's flow here. There's flow. With the water, things are always moving and changing, and the water is always reshaping things. So I say that progress is an overall theme here. There is progress with this person. They're progressing on their journey, and that's a really nice thing. We're going to look at what's coming up around the bend in this connection, Virgo. And so I'm framing it up to the next few months, but it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 2 months. Let's see. And again, this is a general reading, so this won't be every Virgo's story. Like remembering back to previous reads for Virgos. So likely different Virgos going through different experiences, and some of the readings may be tapping into some people, and some of the readings may be tapping into other people, and it just depends. You know your story, you know what resonates. So again, take what you need and leave the rest. I'm just going to go one more time. We're asking what's going on in the mutual connection between you and your person in the upcoming near future. Going on here. What do we want clarity on? Let's get some clarity on the Tower. I am getting this sense that like there's going to be some event, and I don't know if it's going to be like an argument or, you know, like some type of heated, like, I feel this energy of like there's going to be some type of argument, like spicy words being said, especially clarified by the Three of Swords, like that there may be some like climax of like emotions that can't be kept under the surface anymore, and it's just kind of almost like one or the other of you is just kind of gonna lash out, and it's like it's gonna be heated. Yeah. Let's get some more clarity here. Too many. And I feel like this will not be like an easy moment, but yeah, this is, so it's weird. There's like, it's like there's something around the bend, like some type of argument or some type of like happening that's going to be uncomfortable. And this is in the mutual energy. It's going to tap into everybody's fears and like insecurities, pain, the depths of pain. But I don't feel like it has necessarily a negative outcome. I feel like this is sort of gonna pave a way for like an opening for dialogue, communication, where maybe you guys have like repressed talking about some things for a while. It's like, hang on, I just want to get one more. I want to get a clarifier for the Knight of, yeah. So, okay. You know, it's like, yeah, something's going to happen. It's not going to be comfortable. I'm not trying to like scare anybody here. And I don't mean like this is some catastrophic event or something, but it's just almost like there's going to be maybe some type of exchange of words it's going to be not an easy conversation. And it's going to kind of feel like everything is like topsy-turvy. I feel like knots in the stomach. Like a really tough conversation that's going to like touch, it's going to tap in, it's going to trigger on both sides. Yeah. But towers come in to clear the way, right? And what's coming off the heels of this is where things get a little bit more structured. And it's sort of like paving a way for a sort of a new but very slow cracking open of, what's the word? I don't want to say abundance. Coins are abundance, but that's not what I mean. Like, it's like there's a lot of sunlight around this guy, right? But he's standing pretty still, so he's super slow moving. So I think that after whatever this is comes down, just a feeling. This is almost like a peace offering, yeah. But it's gonna be where this felt chaotic. There will be more structure, and this is where you will actually sit down and calmly start to dialogue about this, yeah. There will be a calmer dialogue. So there's gonna be this moment that's gonna be like, it's just gonna feel off the rails for a minute, like that, like what's happening. I feel like you're both gonna feel like this, like what the hell is happening here. And sometimes when we have those like raw, real, open conversations, like sometimes it gets like, you know, I don't want to say dicey, but it gets like, it goes there, you know, when we finally like crack open and like say all the things that we've been holding back from saying. So I feel like that's what this moment is like. It's just going to be an opening where everybody can't, keep it like inside anymore. They're going to say like what's bothering them and what's, you know, and maybe even, yeah, I'm just trying to find the words to explain. This is just raw. This is like a discussion that is, I just feel like it's going to be heated. It's going to be heated and it's going to be triggering, but I feel like it's going to move you into this place where you're finally able to, like, you've had this crack open, and then you can actually like come to the table and sit like grown folk. You know, and talk about things, and I like where this is moving, because I feel like this, whatever this is, it doesn't just get swept under the rug. It actually gets dialogued. You guys actually are going to talk about things, and you're going to be able to like put it on the table and put it behind you. Yeah. And Tower comes to clear a new peaceful path, right? So, but it's never comfortable while it's happening, especially with the Devil and the Three of Swords here. This is going to be uncomfortable, so be aware. But you know what I'm going to say is hold your strength and be here for it. Show up for this, whatever this conversation is, whatever this tough moment is. I think there will be clarity after that. There will be clarity, there will be dialogue, and there will be things that you will be able to, between the two of you that have been bugging you out, put them to rest. And then you've got a King of Wands and an Empress here. So this is like this is very balanced energy here. There's passion, right? And this is a whole king. This is not a page. This is not a knight. This is not a lack of knowing. This is a confident king sitting on the throne, passion in his hands, and he knows what he's doing with it. He knows what he wants to do with it. And then Empress, of course, is like, she's so sure of herself. Like, she is so like knowing what she's doing. She's in her power. But you know, I just actually realized we have an Emperor and Empress out here. So there's a lot of balance in this aspect too. When they both come out on the table, like, I was going to say, like, if Emperor were here in this position, I'd be a little bit worried about that this would bring up rigidity, right? This would bring up like a power stance, right? But that's not where he's sitting. He's sitting in a place where the energy is moving through that. There's going to be some pride and ego after this conversation, but then there will be like dialoguing. There will be like fruitful discussion. And it balances out at the Empress, which is really nice because she's here to balance him out. Like, whatever pride and ego comes up will be balanced out. And whatever hasn't been working will be left in the dust. It'll be left behind. And what's going to be left here will be some balance for a period of time. You know, Empress pairs very well with a king. So this is a nice harmony in the placement of where they are, a nice balance. So, you know, Virgo, just as I said, heads up. There's something here that's going to be like a right, but don't freak out. Don't freak out. Stay in your Empress mode. Stay in your power. Stay, you know, I'm not saying stay rigid or stay like unwilling or not flexible, but in the softest way you can, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say about how you feel about what it is, you know, and it will create a safe space for your person to be able to dialogue and to say what it is. But I think getting there in this event will be a little tough at first, right? So it might just be like that, finding your way with this person to communicate this out will be a little rocky, but then it comes into collaboration and it comes into balance. So you know, it'll be interesting to watch kind of where this goes in future readings, Virgo, but this is what it is for today and in the near future. So hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it did not, that is okay. You can always check your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more resonance there. But I just want to thank you for coming out and supporting the channel and receiving this reading today. I definitely appreciate you being here, Virgo. All right, take care.